Hi my fellow girly pops, welcome back to my channel. So today I really want to talk about how to break free from the shackles of insecurity. Let yourself go. Like, you know that one sound where it's like, release them? Like, that's what we're doing. Like, release yourself. Release yourself from the shackles of like downing yourself, like downplaying yourself, talking bad about yourself, hating on yourself. Like, we need to like really practice self-love. Like, I always know that we talk about like self-care and like doing these cutesy things, but like really think about how you're talking to yourself, how you're treating yourself. You should be treating yourself the way that you treat your loved ones, the way that you would treat your friends, your family. Like, why wouldn't you do that for yourself? Doesn't make any sense. We need to detach your worth from external invalidation. Like, stop thinking so much about what other people are thinking, what other people are saying, how you're being viewed outwardly. Think about, how do you feel about yourself? Like, if no one is around to tell you about your outfit, are you still gonna like your outfit? Are you still gonna be fine? Like, if you were just walking around the house, are you gonna feel confident in it? And if that's the case, then why, when you go outside the house, do you suddenly not feel confident anymore? You did a minute ago, so why are you so caught up and worried about what other people are thinking, what other people are saying? Like, be so for real. Like, stop trying to get likes, stop trying to get attention, stop trying to have other people's opinions decide how you feel about you. Like, people's opinions has nothing to do with you. That's their opinion. Like, that's not based off of anything but their opinion. Like, you should be able to be yourself, and even if someone's opinion about you isn't positive, isn't in the greatest light, if it's negative, that's on them. That's not what they're thinking. That's fine. You don't have to like feel a certain way about it or change anything that they're thinking. Like, that's fine. Like, you don't need to have people like you to like yourself. You need to have people love you to love yourself. You don't need to feel right about your decisions for someone to come and tell you that you're making the right decision. Okay? Like, you need to feel how you feel about yourself regardless of what other people are saying about it, regardless of what other people are thinking. Because a lot of the times we think that people are so caught up in what we're doing, so caught up in what we're saying, so caught up in what we're wearing, and really that's not the case. Everybody's in their own world, living their own lives, not really giving an F about what you're doing. Like, people really don't care. They have enough going on in their own lives. They're busy thinking about probably what you're thinking about them. Like, stop playing this cycle. Get yourself out of the rat race and just actually like tap into having self-love for yourself. Like, not just the cutesy kind, but like real deep self-love. Like, loving the parts of yourself that you don't really like. Liking the parts of yourself that aren't the prettiest. Liking the selves about you that are broken. That's like, really have this full picture moment and see yourself in the light of, you are a full human being. You're a full person. Regardless if you're doing the right thing, saying the right thing, wearing the right thing, you're still worthy, you're still lovable no matter what. Like, confidence grows when your self-respect comes from your values, when it comes from your effort, when it comes from your character. Not from approval, not from validation. Like, it comes from within. It comes from who you are as a person, how you see yourself, how you move in your body, how you move throughout the world, how you carry yourself. The standards that you keep, the boundaries that you keep, all that has to do with your self-love, your self-worth. Okay? Like, insecurity is often just an old story that we keep repeating to ourselves. There's like a tape in our head that we're constantly going over and over and over every day, where we're like, oh, I'm so far behind, like, I'm not doing this, my friends are doing this and I'm not doing this, I haven't accomplished this yet, I haven't found my person yet, I'm still going throughout school, I have all this debt, I like blah blah blah, blah, and it's just like goes on and on and on. It's like, girl, take a break. Take a deep breath and like chill out for a second, because stop being so caught up on the what if, stop being so caught up on these regrets, stop being so caught up on the past. Live for the now. Live for the now. Okay? Just be in this moment with yourself, because in this moment will pass. You're never going to be this age again. It's never going to be the same day again. Like, it's never going to be January 11th, 2026 again. That's what today is. It's never going to be this day again, ever. Like, really just, like, let that sink in with yourself and realize that time is passing by and you're not loving yourself. Do you know how sad and tragic and such a disservice that is? That you're living and going throughout life not loving who you are as you are? It's your life and you're yourself. You're like, it's not like one day you're just going to wake up and suddenly be someone else and then, oh, now I can love myself because now I'm this person. Now I feel perfect and now I have this and now I have that. You're always going to be you. From the moment you're born to the moment you die, you're going to be yourself. You're going to be you. So why wouldn't you want to love and appreciate and love on that version of yourself as much as possible with the time that we have? Because time is going to keep passing and passing, passing no matter what. Whether you hate yourself, whether you love yourself, it's going to be the next day. Like, whether you hate yourself or you love yourself, it's going to be 10 years from now. Like, do you really want to go throughout your life and look back and think, oh, I wish that I had given myself more grace. I wish I had been more kinder to myself. I wish I had loved on myself more. I wish I had been comfortable being myself more. Or are you going to be like, oh yeah, all that hating on myself really did me good. Like, no. All you're doing is doing yourself a disservice and doing the people around you, your friends, your family, a disservice. When you can't love yourself, you can't show up for other people in the same way that you do when you love yourself, when you take care of yourself, when you carry yourself in a certain way. Your life isn't going to be as grand. Your life isn't going to be as peaceful because you don't have the love for yourself. You don't value yourself. It affects everything in your life. It doesn't just affect you. You're going throughout life and you're saying all these hateful things to yourself and you're thinking, oh, it doesn't really matter because it's just me. You're affecting everything around you. You're affecting how you experience things. You're affecting how other people experience you. Okay? Like, catch negative self-talk and intentionally speak to yourself. When you're talking to yourself, really think about what you're saying sometimes. We're always so willy-nilly about things like, oh, I don't look great today. Oh, I look kind of fat in this outfit today. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, why do we do that? Why are you nitpicking yourself? Like, it's okay if we don't look the best all the time. It's okay if we make mistakes sometimes. It's okay if we fail. It's okay if we look stupid. It's okay if we feel embarrassed. But that doesn't mean we need to beat up on ourselves. Like, you're your own bully for what? For what? Do you think you're gonna get like a medal? Do you think everyone's gonna call you up to the stage and be like, woo, she was the bully of her lifetime, like she was a big time bully to her? Like, that's embarrassing, okay? Like, that's embarrassing. When you're talking down on yourself, catch yourself and nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud and start to replace that with words of, even though I had this thought, I'm gonna let it pass because I know it's not the truth. I know it's not factual. My brain is playing mind games with me. It's not real. I'm actually a really good person. Even though I don't feel the best in this right now, that's okay. I still look good. I'm still a nice person. I still am a good person. I'm still valuable. I'm still lovable. Even if I don't feel the best in this moment in time. Because we're not going to always feel the best about ourselves. We're not going to always feel great. That's just human nature. That's just life. But that doesn't mean that we need to tear ourselves down in those moments. Give yourself extra love in those moments instead of being like, oh, you were so stupid for doing that thing. Oh, you dummy. Why did you say that in front of your friends? Like, be nice to yourself. Stop being so mean because it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not trendy. It doesn't make you look cool when you're out there, like, saying these self-deprecating jokes about yourself. Like, that's weird. That's weird. You should be loving on yourself and speaking highly about yourself. Because who else is going to? Who else is going to? Like, you should be your number one cheerleader all the time, no matter what. Even if you don't feel your best, even if you feel like you're messing up, even if you feel like you're falling behind in life. You should be your cheerleader. Like, you're in this life alone. You're in this alone. You might have friends, you might have family, you might have a partner, but this is you. This is your life. You're writing your story right now as we speak. What are you doing with that? Like, what are you doing with that? You're the director of your own life, yet you're making your character this sad, depressed person that hates on themselves. Like, Why? When you have the choice, when you can be confident, when you can be comfortable in your own skin, doesn't everybody want that? If you want that, you need to put in a little bit of work. You need to be kinder to yourself. Okay? You don't have to lie to yourself, but just stop being a bully. Stop being a bully to yourself. You don't like it when other people are mean to other people, so why would you be mean to yourself? That's just weird. That's strange. Okay? Like, think of it in that way. You shouldn't be saying anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to another person, that you wouldn't say to your friends, that you wouldn't say to your family, that you wouldn't say to your partner. Like, stop treating yourself like you're just garbage on the side of the street, because you're not. Confidence isn't something that you wait to feel. It's something that you really have to work at. It's something that you really have to practice and implement into your daily life all the time, over and over and over and over and over again. It's not something that ever stops. It's not something like, oh, this month I'm going to work on building up my confidence and then after that I'm done. No, this is like lifelong. This is something that you have to always practice, always do, because it's going to waver. It's going to change. You're going to have more challenging moments, more challenging years, more challenging months. Your body's going to change. You're going to go through hormones. Something in your life is going to happen. You're going to lose a partner. You're going to lose a job. And that's going to affect your confidence. That's going to affect your self-esteem. And in those moments, you need to have that practice built up of, even though this is happening right now, I'm still a lovable and valuable person. Even though life is crazy right now, I'm still a lovable and valuable person. I'm still a good person. I still love myself. Even through all the ups and downs, I'm still love myself and I'm still there for myself. Say it! Say it! I still love myself. Like, take small and uncomfortable actions and do those consistently. If you're scared about speaking to people, if you have social anxiety, really practice having conversations with people, even just like small things, even just saying hi, hello, waving. Like, take little steps all the time, any chance you get, to just work that muscle, because it will build up. It'll get so much easier over time if you just start now and start implementing that into your everyday life. It won't feel like something that's so big and so scary over time. Say hi, hello to like people in the grocery store. Say hi, hello to like a cashier. Give somebody a compliment. Like, somebody in your class, like, just like ask people how their day is. Like, it doesn't matter. It can be something so little, but just try to like put yourself out there, because putting yourself out there really helps out with your confidence. It makes you be more comfortable with being seen, being visible, and people interacting with you. You'll have more confidence in what you have to say, your voice, your cadence, how you're presenting yourself, how you look. You're not going to feel so like nitpicky in your head, like, oh, they're looking at me like now, like, what are they thinking about how I look? Am I dressed okay? Like, is what I'm saying okay? Am I talking too slow? Am I talking too fast? Like, it's okay. Like, just try to do little things that makes you feel uncomfortable, because the more times that you do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, the more comfortable you become with that. Then you have a different uncomfortability. Soon that's going to be a comfortable thing for you, is talking to people, having random little things. And eventually you can work on having conversations with people. That'll be a new set. Like, you can just keep going up and trying different things, working that muscle over time. It'll get so much easier. You don't have to lie to yourself. Like, just, you don't have to make yourself feel like, oh, I'm an introvert. I'm always going to be an introvert. Because I'm an introvert, I'm just not good at talking to people. Like, who says that? Like, did someone tell you that at birth? Is that written on your birth certificate? Like, this person is an introvert and they don't know how to speak to people, so they're never going to speak to people, right? Stop putting these labels on yourself and stop putting these beliefs on yourself, because it's not real. It's just something that you made up in your head. It's something that you're putting on yourself. It's pressure that you're putting on yourself for no reason. Who knows? Maybe you could be a great speaker if you just like tried a little bit. Who knows? Maybe your fashion is really cool and your friends would really like it if you would just show it. Like, who knows? Like, just try things out and stop putting these like expectations on yourself, or putting these constraints on yourself. Like, we can be more than one thing. Just because you were something for years and years and years doesn't mean you have to be that for the rest of your life. Like, You can change at any point. You literally can change at any point if you really want to. If it's really something that you want to improve on, then go improve on it. Like, it's not gonna be, it's your choice. No one's gonna come out here and hold your hand and help you through it and be like, do this, do this, do this. You have to want that for yourself, or else it's just not gonna change. Each follow through becomes proof that you can trust yourself. Every time that you go through these processes and you come out successful, or you come out and you fail, you learn something about yourself, you're improving yourself, you're empowering yourself, you're starting to have and build this trust within yourself that, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I do actually like myself. Yeah, I do actually have good things to say. Yeah, I do have like thoughtful opinions to put out there. Yeah, like I do have good style. Yeah, I can do that thing. Like whatever it is, like it starts to build that trust and that self-awareness and that self-assurance within yourself, that it starts to build your intuition. Like, I know that I could be this person, but I'm scared to project that out into the world. Try it out for a little bit and you'll start to really just like let all the noise fade away and just focus on you, because everyone is focusing on themselves. I promise everyone is focusing on themselves more than you think that they are. We all think that everyone's so wrapped up in what we're doing, what we're saying, but like, it's really not the case. Comparison thrives when you're unclear of your own path. Like, when you are not sure of who you are as a person, when you don't value yourself, when you don't really, when you haven't taken the time to really get to know yourself and love yourself and know who you are, you start to compare yourself to other people. You start to doubt yourself around other people because you don't know who you are, and you see someone else that is thriving, or you see someone else that you think is confident, or you see someone else that you think is better than you. If you had that self-love that was instilled within yourself, if you had that self-assurance instilled within yourself, you wouldn't see it as competition. You wouldn't see other people as a threat, because another person can show up as themselves and they can shine and they can thrive in themselves, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We can celebrate that. But you can only celebrate that when you also love yourself, when you're also confident in yourself, when you're also comfortable in your own skin. Otherwise, it's going to feel like a threat. It's going to feel like an attack on your ego, on your confidence. Like, there's enough room for all of us to be confident about ourselves. There's enough room, there's enough space for all of us to shine, for all of us to be us, because we're all different in our own ways. We're all going to shine in our own different ways. So like, give yourself that opportunity and stop comparing yourself to other people, because you're not them. You're never going to be them. They're never going to be you. Like, that's reality. Like, you can admire things in other people and think, oh, I wish that I could like have that kind of attribute. Maybe you can work on that and like try to instill that in yourself and work on that within yourself. But don't blame other people and don't make yourself feel like you have to compare and contrast yourself to this person and be like, oh, they're better and I'm not as good, just because they have something that maybe you don't have. Like, just take a look within yourself and think, why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel so threatened about this? You know, get specific about what you want and what success really looks like for you, because that's different for everybody. You can't compare how you view the world to somebody else viewing the world. Like, it's going to be different every single time, you know? When you're aligned, other people's journeys lose their power over you. Like, when you're looking on social media, when you're around your friends, when you're around your family, and they are having all these great things happening for them, they're having all these amazing wins happening for them, you can truly celebrate them when you love yourself, when you are secure within yourself. Because if you're not, you're going to think that this person is gloating. You're going to think that this is a threat against you. You're going to think that you're falling behind, instead of thinking it as, I want to celebrate this person because that's amazing. Because if that happened to me, I would want to be celebrated, because they deserve to be celebrated. Like, don't take it as like, oh, they have this amazing thing going on, I'm falling behind, I'm blah, 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 I'm not good enough to have this, I'll never get that, I don't deserve that, like, I'm not lovable enough for that. Like, when you're really focused on you, when you're focused on your own journey, when you're focused on your own discipline, your own learning, your own healing journey, it's gonna cut all that off of you worrying so much about what someone else is doing and thinking that you're falling behind just because someone else is winning. Okay? I love you guys so much, and I really hope that in this year, in 2026, that you really take the time to love yourself wholly, because it's really hard, especially when you're not feeling the best, especially when you're going through really hard times, especially when you feel like you are behind, or you need to improve, or you feel like you haven't healed enough to still love yourself and still show up for yourself. But that's the name of the game. Like, when it gets hard is when you really need to work double time. Like, it's so easy to love on yourself when you feel beautiful, when you feel put together, when you feel like you're doing well, when you feel like things are going great in life, when you have someone that loves you, when you have family and friends that are backing you up. But when all that fades away, you need to still be able to come home to you. Come home to yourself and love yourself. Okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much if you made this far in the video. I hope you guys have a great night, day, whatever it is for you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.